Alright, boys, what is up? We are back, and I think the hot pog is working. I think the Samsung is working, the microphone over here, and we have a new setup. If you can't tell, I can lay back. I got a little chair. Maybe we can get that in the. Look at that. See that? So I'm sitting on a chair. Hopefully I don't blend in. Like I don't. I think it's bad if you're too close to the thing. So I'll roll myself up a little bit. But I changed the setup of the room and I really like it. I'm able to be relaxed and comfortable. I'm just looking at the beard here. It needs a trim. And yeah, what we're gonna do in this episode is we're gonna look at the stats. Then we're gonna play a game. Might separate the two videos, and you'll know by the length of how long this video is. Looking at the stats, we've just taken out the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sorry. Also, I need to say this for saying its sakes. I filmed this video twice yesterday. We've been on a day hiatus. I filmed this video twice yesterday, and both times the capture card failed on me. So, but I think it's working today. And so we've changed things up a little bit. I'm not going to change anything for this series, but I might try for another series that we do. Or if I post another Call of Duty video, to change the way I do my recordings on that. So I bought this software that works with my current hot pog, and I'm hoping that can work and maybe record my gameplay more reliably. That's what I'm hoping for. I bought another HD capture card. This one is called the Elgato HD 60S, and it films at 60 frames per second. It allows me to do YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming, but the only problem being, I just realized me having half a head is gonna look kind of funny, but anyways, the problem with it is that it's not compatible with my Mac. I need an i7, I believe, so like the top of the line. I have a Mac i5 or something like that, so one step down. When I go home to Canada, I was planning on buying a computer, one that's good enough for like videos and gaming and stuff like that, but we'll have to wait. We'll have to see. The list of wants is growing and growing, and I don't think the money is coming along just as quick. But anyways, we were looking at the stats. One of the things, actually, first off, we'll do team stats before we do these stats. Yeah, this is me just rambling now. But anyways, we search by goals for, and we are at the top with 5 goals per game, 50 goals in 10 games. So we are red hot, to say the least. The settings are cheesed and skewed. And you can see that too by Pittsburgh Penguins. They're second on the list with a 3.83, and that's because they played against us, and so they let in a lot of goals. They scored a lot of goals. Their numbers got bumped up like crazy. And so the Penguins and us are at the very top. In the next playoff type mode that I do, whatever it is, we may try to change something in the settings or whatever. We may try to fiddle with that to get the game more realistic, something like that. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to see when that time comes. But one thing that was really interesting that we saw was the Nashville Predators beating the Chicago Blackhawks just barely, and we'll search by goals allowed, and the Predators have beaten the Blackhawks, and look, they just barely beat them with that goals for, goals against average. They are relying heavily on Pecorine to get them through this series. But yeah, the two teams we played are the highest, obviously, for goals allowed, and then we're just behind the Penguins. But yeah, power play percentage, we are at the top here, number 3, which that's just for total power plays. For power play percentage, number 2, which I think is amazing. How often, Scotty, for total power plays, have you ever seen us in the top 5? When have you even seen us in the top 10? We're always last with 7, just like Washington was, and they only got 7 in the first round. Um, yeah, so I think that's awesome. The other thing we want to point out is the Toronto Maple Leafs here at nearly 25%. They're going to be scoring every 1 in every 5, 1 in every 4 power plays we give them. So don't give them any power plays, boys. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. Power play goals against. We are at the highest, and that is because we have the worst penalty kill in the league. 57%. That is really bad. One thing that we're considering is changing the settings for not the settings, sorry, changing our lines for our goaltenders. What am I even trying to say right now? We're thinking of changing the lines on the penalty kill, so that it's not that bad, because right now it's really bad. Like maybe Victor Rask shouldn't be there, and then your centers could be Colburn and I'm not sure. There's somebody else. Oh, like Colburn and Soderberg, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you put like your stars on the power play. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta stop coming up in here because you won't be able to see me. I gotta stay down here. Um, anyways, let's back it up. Oh shoot, I didn't clue into this at all. My screen is blocked by the freaking TV. I'm an idiot. Oh well, I guess we're not gonna play a game in this video because the camera's gonna have to change again. I like how the camera's straight on and I'm just looking over your shoulders. But what was I even thinking? I can't see, like it's not a lot. It's just a little bit, But still, anyways, leading the NHL in goals is Evgeny Malkin with 10 and 12, which is unreal. But look at us, 7 and 7 in 7 and 10, 7 and 10. So Carter and Tavares are holding their own there. Tarasenko, he is also lighting the lamp, but I think they've been eliminated, if I'm not mistaken. It's Anaheim versus Nashville. That's it. Phone is going off. I didn't turn it off this time, and it is no one important, so the phone is going off. You might be able to hear it here. Alrighty, so here we go. All right, Kessel, beauty. What we were looking at too, another thing that we looked at in that last video that didn't work, which pissed me off, but Malkin. So we'll just go to the Penguins because it's easier to see. Oh yeah, Nick Leddy's also there with 10 points in 10 games, but we're gonna go to each team that matters for us. I just want to scroll down here so you get a good sense of guys if you want to pause it or whatever. But what makes most sense for us is to just go to the Pittsburgh Penguins first, look at our last opponent, how well they did, and how well they didn't do. Their third line, man, every time they put it out, we were scoring on it. Sorry, just can't get this hack comfortable today. But anyways, you can see their lines. What lines did it for them? Malkin, Kunitz, Hornqvist. That line was Studley. That's their second line. And then Kessel, Crosby, and... No, Hornqvist, sorry. And the other one was Hagelin, Kunitz, and Malkin. But, yeah, so you can see that both their top lines were getting all the points for them. Oh my god, I'm having like a heart attack right now. And I think that was the main thing to really look at, was yeah, just how well that second line did against us. And Crosby was also just below a point a game too. But we'll take a look here at our team, and we are bottom heavy with. So our top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully I counted that right. I used to tell you rows, remember that, Scotty? But anyways, in our top 10, our top 4 defensemen are all there. In our top 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of them are defensemen and 2 of them are centers. But anyways, We're proud of Nick Leddy because he's only a -3 now. He's a point a game player. So is Aaron Ekblad. That's the second line defensive pairing at a point a game, by the way. And then Hedman and Ristolainen just below a point a game are two centers. And then we'll search by forwards here. So you can see the lines here. So both centers, and then first line 1-2, and then second line 1-2, and then fourth line 1-2, and then Rask third liner, fourth line, and then third line. So one thing that we were thinking about was, hey, do we need to change the line, stuff like that. I would say no. I think our third line is scoring at a third line pace, but our fourth line is scoring at a second line pace, which is awesome. So we have so many good things happening here in Seattle. The other thing you can see too is the player growth. So Hannafin's in 86, Pence is in 82. I think he went down because I thought I remember him at an 84, but I could be wrong. Hedman's 92, Ristolainen 89, 89, 87. So he was in 87, he was in 87, he was in 87, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they were. But anyways, they've grown now, which is just awesome. So, yeah, great things. There's really nothing to complain about. Here in Seattle, other than goaltending could be one. Oh yeah, we wanted to take a look too at the entire league's goaltending when it loads. Matt Murray, baby. You got Crawford, Pecorine. There he is. MVP of the tournament so far, going up against Gibson, who is just right there with Rene. So, wow, with one more shutout too. Anyways, both goalies doing tremendously well. We don't really need to worry about that. The team we're worrying about, which I haven't taken a look at yet, is this team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the best way to look at it is just look at rookie skaters, because most of the team are rookies. Nylander, Matthews, Marner, Zaitsev, skip a few. Where's Hyman? Brendan Gaunch? Oh no. I don't see Hyman there, so I guess they're not playing Hyman. Yeah, interesting choice, but anyways, so yeah, Nylander leading the team in points with Austin Matthews right up there. Nylander hasn't really grown, he's only an 83. Matthews is sitting at an 87. You got Kadri, you got Mitch Marner, he's at 84. He hasn't grown either, but 1 goal, 8 assists, that's pretty nice. Who's leading their team in goals? Bozak, Kadri. Okay. So they sort of get goals everywhere on this team. But yeah, you can see here the cheese. They didn't frickin'... That's why. Okay, so... and... Okay, Polak at least is an 81. But... So this is why Connor Brown and that other guy aren't playing. This is what I was referencing in my last video. I didn't edit... I've edited Lupul and Horton twice, but they had an update or something, or I downloaded the roster, and every time I do that, they get reset. Even though there's a merge button, it doesn't merge it the way I wish it did. Wow, Josh Levo's a 82, 81, sorry. He might be a beauty to have on a team, eh, Scott? He's listed as a third line checker, but I would probably play him on the fourth line. What's his shot? 86, okay. Anyways, the goaltender doesn't really matter. Oh my god, goaltender doesn't really matter. Face-off percentage is something that you wanted to see. And then I think I did everything in team stats. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just end the video here since this is a 15-minute upload. What are we doing? Seattle Spirit. Looking at our... Oh my god. Sorry, I'm making you yawn, boss. Tavares... yeah, so everyone's sitting above 50 who matters. Soderberg... Doesn't matter, but it's kind of good to know he's 0 for 2. But, I mean... But I mean, he's not exactly playing center for us. Are you? No, you're still 70. Okay. Oh my god, I'm not even tired. I'm just yawning. So, the thing I wanted to say was what I want to do in the next series is take more face-offs, more whistles, to get these numbers up. Not these numbers. These numbers will probably go down, but these numbers here, the face-offs taken. I just like the idea of trying to make it a little bit more realistic. So, Hannafin's the only guy on the team not to score. Giveaways. Great job, boys. Hyman, oh my god. Alright, I need to end this video before I fall asleep in the chair. Yeah, I think you were curious too about oldest guy in the team, and that's Eves and Carter. And then you also wanted to know how many, I guess we can start by draft position, but how many first rounders we had, how many seconds, thirds, and the highest is a fourth. So, yeah, I need to stop talking. I don't really think there's anything else to say. I apologize if this video wasn't interesting, Scotty. It's like the third time I've made it, so I've seen these stats over and over again, and to be honest, I just want to play a freaking game. And that's what I'm going to do. Calm, cool, collected. Going to have myself a little water bottle. Going to make sure we take breaks. And we're going to freaking beat these Toronto Maple Leafs. Because we're better than them. Alright? Thanks for watching. Nice, Shifley. There we go. Go. Yes. Go. 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 Yes. Yes. Let's go. Soderbergh. Get on that horse. Oh, freaking beauty. Yes. What a play.